the voice of people looking for the perfect me. All the world nations looking for the perfect me. Mighty Zulu.
Hey guys, what's up? Alvin1777 here, aka the LuffyLaxer, aka the Blue Wolf. I have a lot of aliases, and this is my main man, Christian. And he hates the metagame, so we're gonna show him his deck. What are you playing today?
I'm playing Counter Fairies.
Counter Fairies.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome to me.
Yeah.
Basically, the deck is negate whatever your opponent does, and leave with no resources in attack. It's really, sometimes it works pretty well. What I have here, go through the deck list real quick. I know it's illegal, but I'm a big fan of Honest, so really, it's only these two Honest. These two are just to have fun with. Meltiel, Sage of the Sky. It's a counter fairy. Whenever a counter attack card is activated, gain 1,000 life points, and if Sanctuary of the Sky is on the field, I destroy a card. Now, note, you cannot Divine Wrath him. You cannot do anything to him when his effect activates. If I destroy your Jar of Greed, you can't chain it because the effect is continuous, and that's the ruling. Same for Battle for Artemis here. These are really important as well. I plus off of him pretty much. He's a giant plus machine. That's really counter attack card. Negate. Draw a card. These just Sanctuary of the Sky on the field. Sanctuary of the Sky is actually pretty good in my opinion because when I get faced with giant-ass monsters which are in the metagame, like golems and shit like that, Sanctuary of the Sky starts taking damage, which is awesome because you'll notice that fairies don't really have a whole lot of attack points. Like, this is probably one of the strongest monsters I can easily summon. It's 800 points. He gets contract cards back, more draw power. I would have had purple and green in the deck, but I think that orange is a lot more important because it gets monster effects. Monster effects are a big part of the swarm and shit. Okay. I have one Christia. I used to have two, but she hadn't. Now I have one. And she's a beast against the metagame too. Like, you summon her, it stops the swarm, it stops all that nonsense. Activate the trap, turn check card, negate something like Divine Wrath, Dark Bribe, Solemn, your magical trap or monster effect, and he'll summon something from my hand, no cost whatsoever. I just negate and summon him. He's pretty strong too, 2000 attack, 25 defense. With alpha magic cards. These two, I can't stress how important it is that you run these because counter fairies are slow. I was told not to run them. I thought it was working, but it wasn't. Sanctuary in the Sky, of course, self-explanatory. Lightning Vortex, help with the big giant beaters that come to the field, and you can't always rely on honesty and negate attack and stuff. Okay. Just, it's self-explanatory.
Yeah.
I don't want to make myself a target, so I'm putting that away.
Staples. Staple.
Staple. If you don't go first, which is also something you might want to try to do when you play with counter fairies, it's good to draw this. Staple. Now for the traps, this is my favorite part. Obviously, it's a great card. Your opponent draws a card. Okay, so what? Some people don't like it, but I've never seen it actually really hurt me that they drew one more card. Draw power is important, I'm not gonna lie, but Dark Bribe, negate their Dark Hole, save your fucking field. It's pretty good. I run 2 of these. I used to run 3, but the deck became a little bit more clogged, if you know what I mean. Plus, I have to discard a card to use this. It's a great card. I run it. This is a little iffy about. I mean, it's good if I want to just get an effect like Meltiel's off, like, okay, they're not going to do anything, but they have to draw, so I can use that instead of drop their card. Destroy something in the field or draw a card. One of the 2 effects. Solemn. Self-explanatory.
Staple.
Okay. Once again, counter fairies and fairies in general are not super duper strong. They're not like 1900 point monsters. Like Meltiel is 16 and so is Battle for Artemis. So this is great. I run 2 of these. I would run 3, but I think it's a little overkill. That's why I run that. That'll be my turn to get attack. My Mirror Force. I don't play any deck without Mirror Force. Self-explanatory. 7 tools. A lot of people run the traps. Self-explanatory. Self-explanatory.
Yeah, Song 1. And it's the Ultra version, right?
Ultra version. Try to get the Ultra version because the Ultimate one will bend really easily. It's like really flimsy.
So, have you taken this deck to tournaments, and if so, how have you done?
I have not taken it to tournaments yet. I've been to Legends tournaments, and I mean it does pretty okay. I usually, sometimes I top 8, sometimes I don't. Recently I didn't do too good though. I just put the deck back together because it got stolen, and I didn't have a side deck, so I did pretty bad recently in the tournament. And there's a lot of stackers out there too.
Yeah. Like, what is this deck's better matchups against? Like, cause I know. Wow. What are your deck's best matchups against? Like, what decks can you beat in the face?
I beat the hell out of Fortune Ladies. Herald of Perfection usually does pretty bad against me. What else? I mean, it'll beat a lot of decks. Yeah. There is no specifically good or bad matchup for Counter Fairies, but I mean, if you're not running like X-Sabers, if you're not running X-Sabers, you're not running like something in this meta, you're not running Fairies, then you'll have a tough time beating my characters.
All right. So, any last words for the deck? Like,
it's not cheap to make. I will say that much. I mean, if you want to look good at least, because as you can see, like, this is probably like, by the way, right here. It's
honest.
Slow. It's a slow deck. It's not fast. You're not going to be drawing out your ass like X-Sabers and stuff like that. But, it's pretty fast. That's Ramesh in the back. I'm being an asshole. Get one.
hey, Ramesh.
What's up? He wants to see a picture.
All right. So, yeah, this is my friend Christian. This is his deck, and those are his Ghost Honest. He's flaunting.
I love them.
I'll probably try to get you guys more deck profiles like this from different people on my team. So for everyone here, this is alvin1777 saying peace out, and try to be creative like this guy.